So this is Dr. Ashish, currently working as an interventional cardiologist at Ahmedabad. So currently, in fact, what we are fighting through the pandemic, and also, in fact, caring for the heart also matters. And in fact, the major curve of cardiovascular disease is mounted by basically the atherosclerotic group of cardiovascular disease and also the heart failure. So today, in fact, with what we'll be discussing about the facts related to the heart attack, what we in fact term as a myocardial infarction, and the various causes, the incidence prevalence, what is the mechanism for heart attack, and in fact how what are the steps what we can take to prevent this kind of illness, particularly heart attack. So as we know, in fact, the annual incidence of heart attack, myocardial infarction is about 600 per lakh population. And in fact, is ever increasing given the increasing risk factors in our population and given the complexity of our lifestyles. In fact, given the pathophysiology, we can in fact how in fact we should know also the what are the risk factors for a heart attack. So as we know, in fact, diabetes mellitus, hypertension, growing obesity, dyslipidemia, and various genetic risk factors, and particularly addictions related to smoking, alcohol, are the prime risk factors which are correlated with the incidence of heart attack. And in fact, the pathophysiology, how in fact what onsets the myocardial infarction is particularly this risk factors which lead to the growing burden of atherosclerotic plaque in the coronary vessels, in the vessels which supply the heart. And in fact, the spontaneous rupture of this plaques lead to myocardial infarction. The intensity of heart attack can range from mild, moderate to severe. In fact, what in our terms is labeled as unstable angina, non-ST elevation MI, and STEMI, which is ST elevation MI. So, and each of this category of illness is very well in itself to land up the patient right on the hospital bed. In fact, we should also be aware about the symptoms which are relevant with the heart attack. In fact, patient would start uneasiness, particularly there will be symptoms associated of effort intolerance, and in fact the persistent chest pain which will be excruciating and growing with the intensity of the time, and it will be particularly localized in fact over the entire left part of the chest, also maybe radiating to both the shoulders and radiating down the each of the limbs, upper limbs. In fact, there can be associated breathlessness, Gabraman. Some of the times when the heart attack is very critical, the patient may itself present with syncope, which may be an indicator of underlying uh, electrical disturbance of the heart, particularly ventricular tachycardia and ventricular fibrillation. In fact, in such cases, the electrical disturbances usually are the most common causes of sudden cardiac death arising from this myocardial infarction, which are usually encountered while in hospital and also, in fact, out of hospital cardiac arrest. Also, in fact, we should know some of the preventive measures. In fact, as what we have been highlighting the World Heart Day, which is on 29th September, and in fact, the current theme goes like it's time to build basically a fairer and healthier world for everyone and anyone around. So basically, in fact, we should also focus on the preventive measures to halt the this growing prevalence of heart attack. So particularly the preventive measures start with the choice of healthy dietary habits or heart healthy diet. And in fact, it is very much stressed upon that one should follow a good diet, particularly rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grain, nuts, poultry, and fish, and also in fact appropriate amount of fibers. In fact, at the same time, we should try to curb high calorie diet, basically the high carb diets, also the beverages, the canned foods, and also in fact the fatty meal, dairy desserts, and processed food. In fact, not only along with the choice of particular food, we should also in fact try to restrict the amount of salt intake, and this goes very well also with the heart patients, particularly the those group of patients which are suffering from heart failure. So we should try to reduce the salt intake, and particularly the sodium which is associated with this intake of salt. Also, we should try to inculcate a habit which incorporates a good exercise plan in our day-to-day schedule. And in fact, it is recommended that we should have about 120 to 150 minutes of exercise, particularly aerobic exercise, which are moderate intensity, about weekly. And this should form a part of our routine life. Also, in fact, depending upon the patients, we can also go on to for high intensity exercises, which are in fact as per the guidelines, which are recommended about 75 minutes per a minute per weekly. Also, in fact, we should try to curb the risk factors like smoking, limitation of alcohol. This will go along in preventing many other illness, and also in fact in halting the heart attack. Also, at the same time, manage while it is important to manage the heart healthy diet, also for the exercise, it is also important that we should follow good sleep pattern and appropriate stress management techniques, with particularly in fact having adequate sleep and doing various meditations and exercises, and also yoga. So this will help us along in curbing the risk factors which incite the various pathophysiological mechanisms for heart attack. At the same time, this many of the risk factors which are involved in heart attack, and in fact they all go on to increase the visceral obesity and also the visceral inflammation, which ultimately end up in increasing intensity of plaque burden and basically the vasculature disease of the vasculature of the heart. Given this preventive measures, it is also important that we take good care of the pre-existing illnesses. In fact, it is worthwhile to address here that in fact the management of blood sugars, management for hypertension, and management for dyslipidemia go along in fact in management of good cardiovascular care. So in fact, it is as a part of society, it is our responsibility as doctors, as the part of a healthcare team, and also in fact as a caregiver for the society, that we should be addressing such issues from time to time. And in fact, the current core cardiac events related to the care are basically the myocardial infarction, which is commonly termed as heart attack, and also the heart failure. So these are the burning issues, and in fact we have been trying to educate masses from time to time regarding regarding the recognition of symptom pattern for such illness, regarding the preventive measures, and in fact the recognition of symptoms and presentation to hospital. So this all goes along in keeping the integrated chain of healthcare, and in fact preventing morbidity and mortality.